Well, good afternoon. My name is Tom. I come to you from the Rustic log cabin in Northern Maine. Welcome to my outpost. This is Beaver Creek. You know how I know that? There's a sign on the front of that cabin that says Beaver Creek. My nephew was at the fair this fall, and there was a guy there that could make things with a chainsaw. And he asked if he could make a sign that said Beaver Creek. So the guy whipped that out of a piece of scrap lumber with a chainsaw. He did a heck of a job. My nephew says, "How much do I owe you for it?" And the guy said, "Nothing." I guess he used it as part of his display there that day and things that he could do. It was just something he whittled out with a chainsaw and was happy to give it to my nephew. And in return, my nephew gave it to me. So, Beaver Creek's got a sign. But anyways, that's not what we're here for today. Now, if you stick around and watch this video, I got a surprise for you. If you leave early, you won't see the surprise. Today, I brought you in from the pickup. Today's video is checking the two bear baits. Freshening everything up. We had a massive rainstorm the last, days. All night it poured. This morning it was raining. 2 days ago it poured. So everything was pretty wet. But I got a surprise for you, so stick around. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you are really missing out. So shame on you. You're missing out. I have spent the last 4 years putting together almost 500 videos on this channel. And they, all of them are about the state of Maine and how things are done here. Hunting, fishing, trapping, everything. So, like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. And if you haven't watched this series yet, you're missing out on 2022 bear hunt. So have fun with it. This right here will be bear hunt number 12. So, like I said, you stick around and I got a surprise. Today was actually hot. Over the weekend, it was 40 degrees in that cabin, and I needed a fire. Today must be all of 80 and humid because of all the rain we had last night and this morning. A little bit of a breeze kicking up, so that's good. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the other end after your surprise. This right here is bear activity. See all these bushes? These were blackberry bushes. See how they're laid down and some are chopped off? And if you look out in there, I hope you can see them laid over trees? That's what a bear did roughly about 3 weeks ago. And there's areas like this all the way into the cabin. This is just one of them. Down over the hill up here is 2 or 3 more, and I will slow down and show them to you. But this right here was a tall standing blackberry patch, and then I came in after a couple of days, and it was just leveled. Trees out there laid right over. Right in here, in back there, he leveled all of that. See the tops of the blackberry bushes chopped right off. Bottom of this hill is a really nice deer run. See right here, all the blackberry bushes chopped right off. That big clearing right there, that's from the bear. That's from the bear right there. And right here, look at this run. Goes down through the berries there. Starts right here and goes right down through. Right here's another section that the bear cleaned out. See the tops of the blackberry bushes? Chopped right off. Must be a 20-foot circle there. Out in here, bear activity, bear activity. Right there, all that's cut down from the bears. You can't see it, but right out in there, see that tree laid over? And underneath there is about a 20-foot circle that the bear has completely demolished the blackberry bushes and pulled down that particular tree. And going up through here is 3 or 4 more of those spots. Right here's another good one. See that circle? That was all blackberries. Blackberries and raspberries. Here's another one. I will know this stuff for next year. Another one out there. Out in here. Right here's a really big one. See out in there? See that big circle? That was bear. See this right here? See, this is all chopped off. That's all bear. See all the little stumps? All the blackberry stumps? All the way down through there. All the way down to the grapes. Now I haven't seen, that's where I found all them grapes. Now I haven't gone down in there yet to see if they were eating the grapes or not, but that would be interesting to figure out. But look at this blackberry patch, just gone. And this is the new trail that I've put into the sucking bear bait. So you guys are getting a tour of the new trail. See that right there? I'm pretty sure that's an animal run right down to the blackberries. I mean the grapes. Nothing's been here. brought some stuff in to fix my nothing been here at all. I'm just gonna spray stuff down, oil it. But over here is my dummy trap. I brought in a new bucket. I'm gonna show you what's going on down there. You see it there? It filled up with water. So, I didn't have a cover for this one. That's peanut butter on there. But I didn't have a cover for this one to put on the bottom of it, so I just stuck a piece of pipe in the ground. And I had a hole in the bucket. See, you got a hole there, so I'm not sure if the water came from the ground or came from there, but my pipe is full of water. So what I brought in now today is I've brought in an inner tube with some wire, and I'm going to fix the bottom of that trap so it doesn't leak. So that's what I'm on my way to do right now. Short of going to the hardware store, which I didn't have time for, this will take care of my problem for this year. Too much. Brought in a new bucket, one that doesn't have a hole in it. Snack time. See how old Bear likes that. trying not to leave a direct trail in where I am. So I come over here, make a dummy trail. A decoy trail. Not only that, it goes out to some pretty good country anyways. So eventually I'm going to make this trail go right down to the water. But for right now, it looks like a good turnaround and a dummy trail. Decoy. So let's go check the other bait. Who knows? That was a bear that spent some time. I'd like to have been here to see that. I had a camera set up over there. That's pretty nice. And that was after I found all the grapes. Look at that animal run. Probably raccoon. Just looking for tracks. There was coyote and raccoon tracks in there yesterday. Walking in on the bait, we got a bear. We finally got a bear coming in. The trap bucket's knocked over. And we got bear shit right under the camera. Wow. Things just picked up. Nice, nice, nice. We finally got a bear. This one's a small one, so we don't know what we got, but camera's in one piece. Took the fluffernutter. Nice. We got a bear coming in. So I brought in four things of food today. Didn't think I was going to need them, but I guess we're coming back in here. That one's almost empty. Actually, I'd filled that up with grain, and I can't remember if I put a fluffernutter on top of it or not. But at any rate, he scooped out all that grain. So sweet, sweet, sweet. This barrel is empty. So that's nice. Well, we're at the other end. Doesn't look like I moved a bit, does it? Ah, shoot. Anyways, you see the surprise. That's where patience, sticking to it, all that pays off. I could have. The surprise is, if you did skip it and didn't see it, the surprise is I've got a bear coming into my bait. I started baiting, at least I'd have to look. Must be 4 or 5 weeks ago now. It's all of September, so I started the week before the hunt. So we still got one more week of September, so about 4 weeks ago, I guess. And not a bear track over there. But remember we were talking in the last video and the video before maybe about cooler weather and cooler temperatures, and the blackberries finally going by, different food sources finally shriveling up. So I could have gave up on that bait site a couple of weeks ago because no bears coming in. But, you know, it's not my first rodeo, and that's what I want to show in this video is sometimes just sticking to it, you get a bear to come in. Now that doesn't mean that I'm going to get that bear, but I got a bear coming in. So that gives me hope. And when you got one bear coming in, he's wallowing in that grease and stuff. Now I got a video camera, and I'll probably, you know, I haven't seen what's on the video yet because the little screen's too small for me to see. And, you know, the big feed barrel was knocked over. The dummy trap was knocked over, and it was cleaned out. I had 18 inches of bait down in there, and he cleaned it out right to the bottom. So that's pretty sweet. And there was a lot of bait missing. So, you know, I won't know until I get home and watch the camera. And I got quite a few, it looks like quite a few videos to go through. But I can't imagine that there was only one bear there, because 2 barrels was empty, and 3rd barrel he hadn't broke into yet. So we'll see when I get home, I guess. There was a pile of bear crap there. Not very, I found 2 piles actually, and fresh, but not like this morning fresh. You know, maybe came in after the rain, who knows. Not touching the apples at all, or at least it doesn't look like he is. But I'm anxious to see the video, so I see how many bears. And now, see, the raccoons, if you remember, and not too long ago, I can't remember, it wasn't the last video, so it must have been number 10. I talked about the raccoons working for me. Well, the raccoons been coming in pretty hard, so I've been greasing around that barrel to get those raccoons to work for me, because they'll come in and get that grease on them, and then they'll take it out through the woods. So now that I've got a bear coming in, he's doing the same thing, or she, coming in, stepping in the grease, and then tracking it through the woods, creating a grease trail back to my bait. So it's going to be interesting to see how many bears are coming in. I'm hoping for 2 or 3 would be pretty sweet, because next year they'll remember. Next year they'll remember. So we've talked about it in this series. Be patient. Don't give up on a site. Don't listen to other people. Be thick-headed and keep to the program. So now I've got a dilemma. A week ago, if you remember, well, did it come out? Yeah, that was right. It was number 11 video. I put in that bait over there. Nothing showed up yet. But now I got something over here. So do I really want to keep 2 baits going? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I've never done that before. I did it because I had bear activity over there and none over here. But now I got bear activity over there. So we'll see. I think, you know, especially where I can trap, and I got 2 cameras going. I mean, there's no sense in taking that bait out. You know, it says 10 gallons of feed in there. And plus the dummy trap and all that. So, you know, you never know. Could be a bigger bear comes in over there. So we'll keep going back and forth and keeping an eye on these cameras and just seeing what's happening. It would be easier to take a bear over there because I can drive right up to him. This trail over here, I've got to drag the bear out. And as you can see in today's video, the water is starting to get deep out in that swale grass. So, that's good. I'm a happy camper. we got a bear coming in. That's sweet. And what's really nice, you know, there's been a lot of construction in here this year. You know, been building tree stands, been cutting trails from one end of this property to the other end. That's right across the whole 15 acres. So to finally get a bear coming in, I wasn't sure if that was going to happen because of all the commotion that's going on in here. But if you followed along, we got a bear coming in. Which doesn't mean nothing at all at this point, but it sure is a good feeling, especially in a bear stand that is smack dab on my property. That's good. Sun's still out. We've had a heck of a day, other than it was hot and humid earlier. At least this breeze cooling down, making it more comfortable. Well, alrighty, I'm going to try to make heads or tail of all the video I've taken today. I've taken video at both bear baits. I've taken road video coming in. I've taken video of tending that other bait site. You guys can have a part of that. And so we'll see what happens. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time.